So the modern world tells us that if we're not having constant thoughts about maybe how we could change the world or about the next technological idea, then we are a failure. And I made this mistake by looking at it through this lens, which made me overthink and overanalyze everything I do. But I didn't realize what I was doing to my mind in the process. And I needed to find a way to think less in the long run. So let's get straight into the video. If you're not willing to put in the work, click off this video now. I'm here to show you the reality of life, not shortcuts or hacks. But if you improve 1% a day, that is not a day lost. And never compare yourself to others. So, overthinking can be interpreted in two different ways. Number one, your mind is clear of the intentions of what it's thinking. So for example, you overanalyzing a social situation that you're aware of. Or number two, your mind continues to think and never has time to slow down. And that causes a disruption in your mind. Think of your thoughts like an airport with a cluster of airplanes taking off and landing. So I'm going to be talking about specifically number two. So let's get into that. If your mind is not clear, then in theory, you're actually underthinking, not overthinking. Because you're spending so much time thinking, you have no new bright ideas and you can't see the bigger picture. To put it simply, you spend so much time overthinking that it impairs your ability to think at all. And that's going to make it harder to come up with new ideas and also maybe impair you to do simple tasks. Picture this, an airport with planes landing and taking off. The planes represent your thoughts and the airport represents your mind. You have the ability to change your thoughts. So to be in control of your thoughts, you need to be in the control tower overlooking all the planes coming and going. You can't do this if you're a pilot in one plane. You can't see the bigger picture because you're worried about that plane and therefore overlooking everything else. As well as your thoughts, your emotions should not dictate your every move. Sometimes having X emotion in Y scenario may cause Z outcome, which you may not want. Sometimes you need to do the opposite of what you feel to counterattack the outcome you don't want. So for example, you come home from a hard day's work and your mum wants you to unpack the groceries out of the car for her. Now your first feeling is to get angry at her and tell her how hard your day was. But instead, you do the opposite. You politely ask her about her day and then you go and get the groceries for her. At the end of it, you're doing what needs to be done instead of acting out how you feel. The Z outcome in this scenario is her getting angry, which you don't want. In conclusion, all you need to learn is how to become more aware of your thoughts instead of being taken by your thoughts. The more in control you have, the less overthinking that will come, making your mind crystal clear. So that's all for this video. Like and subscribe to watch more educational content about autism and how to be an independent young man on the autism spectrum. Anyway, thank you for watching.